The forum, among others, is to take stock of the work of civil society groups and, most importantly, how to fill the funding gaps after the massive cut by the U.S. government after the Trump administration took over. Delivering the keynote address, Chairman of the National Development Planning Commission, Dr. Ninoy Thompson, noted CSOs must work at boosting their credibility by accounting for donations they receive and also recalibrate in the face of declining funding.
For a whole range of reasons, organizations and even governments in rich countries may continue to fund CSOs in Ghana and Africa, even in the face of declining resources. Here, the case for credibility takes on somewhat different hue or significance, where local CSOs must then prove that they are not conduits or pawns for a sinister agenda of global or ideological manipulation and domination. And the brother from New York did allude to that, so that CSOs do not work to the whims of those who give them money.
Chairperson of the Coordinating Committee of the Forum, Beauty Emefanate, enumerated measures being put in place to meet the requirements outlined by Dr. Thompson.
The Ghana Civil Society Forum continues to provide platforms for networking, knowledge sharing, and capacity building among CSOs, and enhancing our effectiveness in promoting sustainable development. We have also set in place measures to put in place a peer review mechanism that will help us to hold each other to account and deepen our accountability.
On her part, the Vice President, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, said reforms needed to facilitate activities of the CSOs has become imperative, reason why government is actively considering passage of the non-profit bill, which is expected to also represent the tenets of the CSOs.
There is currently no specific law in place that facilitates the activities of CSOs and nurtures the development of the civil society space. The non-profit bill is in the works, and we are committed to working with civil society to build consensus towards passing the bill into law.
Directors of some CSOs who spoke to Joy News expressed hope the recommendations made at the forum will be implemented.
The Vice President has given a broad way. He has given us the way. He has told us what is supposed to be done. But it's left with CSOs and the organizations, the policy makers, and then the institutions to implement it, to make sure it is done. Unfortunately, it is not the reality on the ground.
Having a business that generates some income, and then you can use that income, to finance. Yes. We have a number of activities. We have, for instance, we have a training center that actually is hired out for use. We also have training programs that we actually run ourselves, and then to be able to get some income. We have also members who are actually contributing. That is what creates the sense of ownership, sense of being local. So we are trying a lot of interventions that can help us to sustain our work.
The two-day event brought together civil society leaders, policymakers, and development partners. For Joy News, I am Hannah Odame.